Part 1. The Antique Mirror. Julia, a 29-year-old antique dealer, found a 19th century mirror at an estate sale in rural Maine. Tall, arched, and framed in black oak, it was strangely flawless. Not a single scratch on the glass, even after 150 years. The seller, a jittery old man, whispered as she paid, "Never look into it for more than 9 seconds." She laughed, thinking it was a joke. But that night, when she brought it into her apartment, her dog refused to go near it. Part 2, 9 seconds. The first time she truly looked into the mirror, it was late. She was brushing her hair. 1, 2, 3. On the 7th second, the lights flickered. On the 9th, she saw something move behind her, but when she turned around, nothing was there. When she looked back, the reflection didn't match reality. She raised her hand. Her reflection didn't. Part 3. The Man in the Mirror. Over the next few nights, she caught glimpses of someone standing in the background of the mirror. A man in a wide-brimmed hat with no eyes. Just glass orbs where his eyes should be. He never moved. But each time she passed a mirror, he was closer. One night, she looked in, and he stood right behind her. She turned. No one. But a fingerprint appeared on the inside of the glass. Part 4. The Watcher's Curse. Desperate, Julia researched the mirror's origin. It was traced back to a boarding house in the 1800s where all the guests went missing. Rumors spoke of a man who sold mirrors, each one containing a piece of his soul. He called himself the Watcher. He watched from glass and waited until the 9th soul looked long enough for him to step through. Part 5. The 10th Reflection. Julia contacted a paranormal collector who agreed to take the mirror and lock it away. Before he arrived, she stood in front of the mirror one last time. She counted out loud. 1, 2, 3. The lights dimmed. 4, 5, 6. The room grew colder. 7. A whisper from behind the glass. "I've been so patient." 8. A hand pressed against the inside of the mirror. 9. She blinked and saw herself standing inside the mirror, wide-eyed and screaming. But in the real room, there was only silence. Final scene, the collector's surprise. When the collector arrived, the mirror was waiting at the door. He loaded it into his truck and locked it in storage. Later that night, he walked past a mirror in his collection room. He glanced at his reflection for just a second too long, and behind him, Julia watched, her face pressed to the glass, mouth open in a silent scream.